how can we approach this from a brand building standpoint? What is the blueprint that one might follow for, like, say, Project 24? If somebody was going in and there's, the community, there's all these different paths that you could take. Like,
Uh-huh.
what's the path that you would take if you were like getting started from scratch?
The the main thing is, one, if we ever want to hope of, like, let's assume Google keeps the majority of the market share and we just want to show up on Google. If we ever want to have any hope of that, like, we have to be viewed even off of the internet as authoritative for that niche. And it could be that you're an authority in a very small niche. Like, you don't have to be that. You don't have to be huge. You don't have to be. When I'm talking about brand building, and I got a lot of people commenting things like, yeah, but like Nike spends millions on their branding. And I'm like, oh, no, no, I'm not talking about being Nike. You don't have to be a brand that everybody knows. You just need to be a brand that your niche audience would know. So a lot of the brand building activities we would do, I think, give us our best shot with search engines. They build the EAT, but I think we don't depend on them. I think that's a huge mistake. And so the path I would take, because it's the one that I found to work the best, is I start with video content. YouTube is a fantastic platform. Short form content is fine for like spreading the word, name recognition kind of stuff, but it doesn't convert very well unless you get like a huge following, like a viral following, to where it's like, if I recommend a certain product, all the teenagers will go out and buy it kind of person, the influencer. Short of that, like, you can do a YouTube short, but nobody's going to click on an affiliate link from a YouTube short in most cases, or TikTok or whatever. But I think they're fine for like trying to just get your face seen, your brand seen, and getting people to recognize it, and spreading the word, right? So I would recommend mostly longer form content, video content. So, and that works on YouTube. You can do long form content on Instagram and TikTok too, and Facebook. So if you're making it for one platform, repurpose it for the others. But long form video content has amazing, amazing conversion, because it's an opportunity for people to actually connect, and you build a lot of rapport, even way more so than if somebody reads your blog post. And so that's where I start. It's the fastest, I think, place to build rapport. If somebody's just like, yeah, but I'm not in a position to do video content. If you're going to do written content, I still think written blog content is a fantastic tool. I think having your own website is really important for having authority and to have a place that you own. You're not on somebody else's platform, I think, is important. It's also a great place to sell your products that you're hopefully going to create, to capture emails, to build your community. And if you're going to create written content, then great. Like, now we have written content that we can point people to from other platforms. So, if you're going to go the written content route, I'm going to focus less on the SEO side, less on trying to find super low competition keywords. I'm going to focus more on what resources do people need if they're trying to learn what I'm trying to teach, or if they're trying to get into whatever it is that I'm trying to share with them. What resources do they need? And those resource posts are fantastic for pointing people to from YouTube videos, for pointing people to from Pinterest and other social media. So if I'm going to do social media, I'm not going to have a strategy of just like taking my RSS feed from my blog and auto posting it to Facebook. Nobody clicks on those. Instead, I'm going to participate on that platform in social media in a more organic way. I'm going to posting, it's like, you go to Twitter and Gary Vee isn't like posting blog posts on Twitter. He's just like, here are my thoughts. Like, here's a motivational thing, or here's a interesting thing, just stuff. And that's what Twitter is, right? So we got to use each platform kind of in the way that it's intended to, but you can pull information from these blog posts you've written or from videos you've made and Twitterify it, right? Or Xify it, I guess. And then, but use that to just build following, build brand. And that's where I'm going now. So my recommended path for most people is just start with video. It's not something you've ever done before. It's intimidating. and it's kind of hard. But even with a small audience, I mean, we met each other back in the day when both of our channels had fewer than 10,000 subscribers. We launched Project 24 to a channel with 12,000 subscribers, and I quit my job a week later. Like, that's the power of video if you can engage with an audience.
This is an excerpt from a full interview with Ricky Kessler of Income School. So if you want to check out the full interview, be sure to follow the link in the description, and you can check out Project 24 as well.